Welcome back. Today in this beautiful city of Nanaimo, I'm going to do I was asked if I could do redo the 101 series, and this first part is going to be on the Joe pipe and how it works, and then I'll go through a dry run followed by a live presentation. Just that the background noise of the Joe pipe's been so loud that people couldn't hear actually what was being said. So just going to set this timer. That's what we're going to speak on, the Joe pipe and basically how it works. I set forth a precedent so you guys can get a little more of an understanding. Once you understand the simplicity behind all this, you really be amazed by understanding that you'll be able to take the principles and build yourself a nice simple little heater. Okay, let's draw the Joe pipe. Basically, you just have a pipe. Just going to make it a little more enhanced here so it picks up on the camera. That's your Joe pipe. It's just ordinary pipe. It could be steel, copper, stainless seems to work the best. Ceramic. You can use clay. You could even make a hole in concrete and it's going to work for you. Or even have a pipe in a sandbag, which is going to work. Okay. Now we're going to add our gas. This is your propane. I've used lots of different fuels: gas, vapor, diesel, alcohol, paint thinner. I find that propane is a little more stable. Now we're going to add the air. I can find the blue here, and it's beginning to rain. What's new for the West Coast here. Okay, this is your air. This is your fan. This is the casing for your fan. And on the videos, the casing's been reduced, so the air comes in from this way, goes through, and it goes into the Joe pipe. It's really quite simple. So you need so what color should I pick? You need these new pins, a control for your fan, some kind of rheostat where you can actually control the velocity of the fan, and you also need like a gang valve fitted to your propane line. I've just been using 3/8 clear plastic and it works fine. And so you have your gang valve, and this goes to your barbecue tank. Okay, so you got your barbie, you got your gang valve, you got your propane coming into your Joe pipe. That's basically it. So to start it, as far as the procedure, you turn your fan on to its lowest setting. You want very little air going in there. Too much and it's not going to light. It took me years just to discover this one principle. I've been trying to use high pressure and it don't work because everything, when you actually have an implosion burning here, everything works backwards to what we're taught. So set your fan on low. Okay, now you got your air going through. Tank on your propane to about 50%. You'll be able to hear your propane going through the end. Take your lighter, barbecue lighter, light the end. You're going to get a big whirling effect out there, a bunch of blue and orange. That's your, what I call a level 3. L means level. So you get a level 3 out there, and that's your endothermic burn, just N for short. Exothermic. That's your exothermic burn, okay? So you got your fire going. Now as you tune back on the rain's really falling. As you tune back on your controls, as you pull back on your air and your propane, you can actually bring the flame to this point. And that's what I call a level 2. This is your transition flame. And as you watch closely, you'll be able to see the bands, the color bands, begin to separate into a green band and a blue band with a white edge on it. That's your electrical properties or your static properties being separated from your that's my beeper going off. Separated from your fuel. Okay, now as you play with the controls a little more and draw back on your pressure, the Joe pipe is extremely sensitive to high pressure, so you want to develop a low pressure. And as you draw back, the fire seals the end here, and it would actually slingshot back in here once you hit the right tuning, and she'll begin to spin in here, causing a vortex. Your fire is actually spinning. It's no longer linear this way, but your fire would be spinning, and it gets extremely hot. And if you have a good set of ears, all you have to do is listen to it, and your Joe pipe is going to tell you where, whether it's happy or not. So by increasing at this point, you can actually increase the air pressure going in and the propane to where you really can get it buzzing. And as you know, it does create quite a loud noise. But just set the controls to where it wants to burn the easiest. It's just like driving a car. Once you hit 60 miles an hour, the car wants to kind of go on its own with very little fuel. That's the same with the Joe pipe or the flame pipe. Once you get it up to speed, and once you get it to the point where it wants to burn the easiest, it's the fire or the vortex burn inside is at its best performance. It's actually creating a resonant signature. And so actually you get a hotter burn than normal. Okay, that's it. The next one will be a dry run of the Joe pipe. Just going to go through it slowly so you can catch on. Just remember that this is backwards to what you're taught in school. They don't teach on vortex or implosion technology. It's very simple, and yet you can take a simple fuel like that and you can create amazing heat. And whether you're using copper or stainless or fire brick or whatever, the fire seems to react or respond to the material that you're using in the same way that you can take Brown's gas and you can heat up any kind of object. It's similar principles. Okay, this ends the first part of the 3-part series. The next one, as I was saying, will be a dry run of the Joe pipe. And the third session, third part, will be another live demonstration